Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that separates the truth from the twaddle. On David Mitchell's team tonight, actor and Strictly star Will Mellor. And from Morning Live via Girls Aloud, it's Kimberley Walsh. On Lee Mack's team tonight, she's the loose woman who survived I'm a Celebrity. It's Charlene White. An award-winning stand-up comic all the way from Australia, Sam Campbell. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Will, you're first tonight.
OK. Here we go. For 3 weeks, I had a job dancing in a shop window.
Please, team.
Where was the shop?
Manchester.
What was the shop?
It was a clothes shop.
So, were you dancing wearing the clothes?
No, I was there to draw attention to the shop.
And what sort of clothes did they sell?
Ladies' clothes, like...
Was it just you dancing, or you had a couple of guys, a whole bunch of hunks all going at it?
So, here's a question.
Yeah.
What were you actually wearing?
Cut-off jean shorts.
Yeah.
And a sleeveless top.
What was the ladies' clothes shop called?
Snob.
Are you sure there was an S at the beginning?
Yeah. Oh, it was a shop in the Arndale Centre in Manchester.
Just when it couldn't get any more glamorous. How many hours a day was it?
You go on for like 15, 20 minutes, then you go off for 20 minutes, and you come back on.
And when you go off, does someone else come on?
No, that's when they want people to come in the shop. They like, you've seen him.
Oh, whoa. Just to be clear, you think you were that good that it was stopping people entering the shop? We're going to have to give him 20 minutes off just to get them in.
And would you dance to music, or would you just let yourself go?
It was an audition.
Tell us what the music was, because we've got a very good sound department.
Well, it was like 90s classics, you know. It was like Show Me Love or something. It was a 90s classic.
OK, would you give us a demonstration?
Oh, man.
I will cue in the music. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. That was properly impressive. And did you sell many dresses doing that?
What am I doing here?
What do you mean, what are you doing here? You used to work in a shop window dancing.
What do you think, Sam? Is he telling the truth?
I've got one more question, and this could be the smoking gun. What floor of the building was it?
The ground floor.
I think it's the truth.
What do you think, Charlene?
True?
He had a few moves then, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, go on. Should we say that's true then? Yeah. All right.
You're going to say it's true? OK. Will, they think it's true. Is it true, or is it a lie?
It is true.
Yes, it's true. Will did used to dance in a shop window. Kimberley, you're next.
Bono once fixed the flush on my downstairs loo.
Please, team.
Is that a euphemism?
Might be worth saying, Kimberley, for some of the younger viewers, Bono, of course, is the lead singer of Spandau Ballet. Sorry, you too.
I thought you were going to explain what a loo was.
And so what happened?
So we were on tour in Ireland.
And when are we talking about, Kimberley? What year
So
would
this would have been like mid-2005-ish, I reckon.
OK.
And we were staying in these kind of like apartments, so it was the toilet downstairs in the apartment.
OK.
So basically, I went out to like the concierge type bit in the apartment block.
Bono
to
wasn't
sort-
working as the concierge, was he?
And Bono actually happened to be in the reception area at the same time. So I start shouting off that the loo's blocked. So then we start chatting, and then he's like, "Oh, sure, I'll fix the loo."
Was he wearing sunglasses?
Yeah, he always wears
That
sunglasses.
was him.
Always wears sunglasses.
So how exactly did Bono unblock that toilet?
So he lifts up, you know, what's it called? The cistern. Fiddles around with that floaty
ball cock.
thing, the ball cock. And he's like, Bob's your uncle. Life lesson learned from Bono.
Were all girls allowed in the same apartment?
No, we had two between us.
Who were you with?
I was with Cheryl.
So you and Cheryl, what, in a twin room? Or
No,
did you have
we
your own
had
bedroom?
our own rooms. I got carried away.
If I was getting carried away, I would have said twin bed, I'd said a double bed, wouldn't I? And trust me, I would have had in the background the idea that your toilet was blocked.
What are you thinking, Sam?
Or can I ask, being in like a famous pop group, is that just a roller coaster?
Yes, it is. It really
Quite a very general question, Sam.
I think it's true. I think that it's not you in your highest moment, so I think to present this is really brave.
The bit I don't like is the concierge going, "Yes, I'll just sort that out for you. Wait a minute, I'll sort this out." Oh, it's right, Bono from U2 is going to do it, that's all right.
So what do you think? Is it the truth?
I think it's a lie.
All right, we'll go with lie.
OK, you're going to say it's a lie. Kimberley, was it a lie or was it actually the truth?
It was, of course, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Bono didn't fix Kimberley's flush. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who is telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Michael. So, Charlene, what is Michael to you?
This is Michael, and he once buttered my finger when I got Lorraine Kelly's wedding ring stuck on it.
Right. Sam, how do you know Michael?
This is Michael. He's the cab driver who made me late because he stopped mid-journey to play the trumpet.
Lee, what is your relationship with Michael?
This is Michael. He is a master watchmaker, and I am his apprentice.
So there we have it. Charlene's handy helper, Sam's musical mate, or Lee's timepiece tutor. David's team, where to begin?
So, sorry, whose ring did you put on, Charlene?
Lorraine Kelly's, Lorraine's.
And why did you do that?
Well, she'd been a guest on Loose, and she mentioned her husband and talk about relationships and stuff. And
Sorry, Charlene, when you say loose,
Sorry.
loose women, right?
Sorry, loose women.
Yeah, hey, welcome to Wood.
Which is Rob's favourite chattel line.
Sorry, Charlene. OK.
No, and during the show I was looking at her ring, and it's so beautiful. I can't tell you how beautiful her ring is. Gold band with, like, a shed load of diamonds in the middle.
And is Lorraine a dear friend of yours?
Well, I know I've been in her show a couple of times.
Yes. She's lovely, isn't she?
I wouldn't say that we're besties.
No, when
but
I say she's
adore-
lovely, you ignore it. Interesting.
So I popped into her dressing room to say thank you.
To lovely Lorraine.
And I was looking at her ring again.
Yeah.
And she just said, "Do you want to have a try?"
You can imagine Lorraine's... Oh,
She didn't just have a look.
Have a try, have a try.
And so she'd have a look, have a look.
Give it a go.
And so I had a look.
That's Billy Connolly. I don't know why I've gone there. Why did they do that? I don't know.
So I was quite swollen. So I put it on.
Welcome to Wood.
And I couldn't get it off. So I
And
ended up-
Michael just happened to be, what, lurking in the corner?
No, Mike was one of our floor managers over at Loose
okay.
With
Women.
a pocket full of butter.
So in the same room that we have our debrief, there is a fridge in there.
So when you had the ring on, was you not in the room where the butter was?
No, I was in a panic. Michael was
You-
going past in order to go to the debrief.
Okay.
And he heard me struggling because the door was open.
Why
I was
is
like, "What's
Michael
wrong?"
going to the debrief?
Because he comes to our debriefs.
What does a debrief on loose women involve?
They just take their knickers off, surely.
What did Lorraine feel about the fact that her nice ring's now got quite a lot of butter in it?
All the dressing rooms have en-suites, so I ran straight to the en-suite and basically started washing it and really hoped it didn't ruin.
And then the main diamond popped out into the toilet bowl, which wasn't blocked, and down it went.
Luckily, Bono was there. And he said, you still haven't found what you're looking for, then?
He said I would have been here earlier, but the streets have no name. OK, so is that the end of the story?
Joshua Tree.
What? Nice to be involved, isn't it? All right, who would you like to quiz next?
OK, Sam.
Remind us of your statement.
I know Michael. He was driving a cab that I was in. He made me late for an event because he stopped the car to play the trumpet.
He's got the trumpet in the cab.
Yeah.
Did you ask him to play the trumpet? Did you say, hey, mate, can you play that?
No. He said, where are you from? And I said, Australia. And he said, I can play any national anthem on the trumpet.
Where are we, Sam?
I don't know the suburbs very well, but we were going to the Museum of Public Executions.
Hang on, was it a black cab?
Yeah.
And remind us, I couldn't hum the Australian national anthem if I tried. What does it sound like?
Is it Walsh and Matilda?
Or is it the theme to Home and Away? How does it go?
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are free. That's the first part.
It's rousing, isn't it?
If that doesn't get you ready for battle, I don't know what does.
How have you found this black cab?
In the city.
Hang on! Before he said we were in the suburbs.
I didn't say this. Did I?
You did. You said, well, I was in the suburbs
this
somewhere.
Is where, now I see where you get this confusion, and I forgive you.
Well,
This is in my... That's where the exhibition was. It was out of the way.
I totally understand that you don't know the geography of these places because obviously none of this really happened. Where are you saying you were when you got this black taxi?
I was in, like, the city, you know, around that area, the pigeons, big buildings, the city. Businessmen.
Businessmen. How had you got to the businessmen pigeons bit of London? Is that where you are saying you live?
On my own street, where I live.
Yes.
36.
Don't give your address, I'm telling you.
Why not?
I just wouldn't.
This is Soho we're talking.
Soho. There we go.
Now you're in Soho.
I'm sorry to shock you there, but they are not businessmen.
It's a form of commerce. Now,
let's shift our attention to the actual when he started to blow his trumpet.
Yeah.
And where did he get it? He was in the front with him, presumably.
He had the trumpet under his, like, I guess, second seat.
The passenger seat.
Passenger.
yeah, but except in a black cab, there
isn't
isn't a
one.
seat there.
There's no seat there.
Which you wouldn't have seen from the back.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still learning about this.
You're on your own after that one.
Amazing city.
Nevertheless, when we pointed that out, you had the look of someone who'd been discovered.
Don't ever try to read my face because that's private.
Unlike your address.
Brilliant.
Now, Lee, remind us of your statement.
This is Michael. He is a master watchmaker, and I am his apprentice.
So, you're changing careers. I'm glad to hear it.
Changing careers? No. It's an interest of mine. It's a hobby.
What's your favourite watch?
So, how did you get into it?
Well, it's always fascinated me how a watch works. And I thought, how does a watch work? Do you know what happens inside a watch, David?
I do. My granddad used to mend watches, and my dad was a fanatical watchmaker. So.
Oh, God.
So
Can you ask now a lot of technical questions?
See, he's not wearing a watch, guys.
He isn't wearing a watch, but
Have you
that's
got my
what-
watch?
How did you get in touch with Michael?
He's got a YouTube channel for watch repairing and the like.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'll learn to repair a watch. I'll learn to strip a watch and put it back together again.
How did you get in touch with him?
We contacted him through YouTube. He's got a link.
OK. And
I
what
know you know as much about YouTube as I do,
Yeah,
so
I know,
I can
absolutely.
say
A
anything,
link.
can't I? I reached into the screen and...
clicked on his link and the doorbell rang. And so you're his apprentice.
Yeah.
Where do the lessons happen?
Apprentice is a loose word. I would call myself his apprentice because
Because that was a lie you were given on a panel show.
I just got into watching his various videos, and then eventually I contacted him, and he was nice enough to do a one-to-one session because I was stuck on one particular problem.
But I want to know, what's your favourite watch? You didn't answer that question.
The watch I worked on, it was the Seiko 5.
Seikos are digital, aren't they?
Well, that's why I ruined it. I felt such an idiot when I said to Michael, I said, why is it not ticking?
Said you got stuck on a problem.
Oh, there was a complication.
What was the complication?
It
was a problem.
It was a date.
And the complication was what? Mending the bit that told the date.
Oh, you heathen. The complication is the date. That's what you call something on a watch that isn't the hour or minute.
Oh, the complication. Yes, I think that's right. I think when a watch has more than one feature, then I think they're called complications.
Well, there
So
you
if
go.
it had the day and the date, it would have two complications. So what's the problem with the watch?
Nothing wrong with the watch. I just bought a watch to see what it'd be like to take it apart and put it back together again.
Right.
Big cogs?
Big cogs.
Big cogs?
Oh, big cogs I really like doing it.
Big cogs. Have you got big cogs in your watch?
They tend to call them wheels in watches rather than cogs.
That's another thing he's given us.
Yeah. Wheels and complications.
And you have a one-to-one session with Michael.
Yeah.
And what happens in the one-to-one session?
Michael Bolton, by the way, that's his name. And he's got two friends. One's called Andy Murray and the other's called Dennis Taylor. Genuinely true, that.
While we're on genuinely true, is he a watchmaker and you're his apprentice?
No.
All right, we need an answer. So David's team, is Michael Charlene's handy helper, Sam's musical mate, or Lee's timepiece tutor?
I don't know Sam well enough to know whether he'd be a good enough liar to seem so implausible about the truth.
We could have dinner.
And also, black cabbies, they do like to talk, but they're not going to get away with getting out the car and playing the trumpet. They're on a meter.
Are we happy to rule out Sam?
Let's rule out Sam. I
OK.
think.
Sam's got to go.
I'm really happy because I've never got it down to me and one other before. This is fantastic.
Wow.
He is so good at talking
very
that
good.
he could double bluff us. This could be true.
It is true.
I just
Or
think...
is it?
Charlene, what I want to know, is that something that women do? They say, would you like to try on this ring?
I wouldn't really want to take mine off and let someone else put it on.
What's it going to be, David? It's
OK.
time to be masterful and make a
Instinct
decision.
from the gut. Will, which is it?
Charlene.
Charlene.
I think it might be me.
You think it's Lee?
Yeah.
You...
Can you picture him in a shed with an eyepiece like that?
Yes. The thing is about Lee, that he's obsessive. He could really get into something like that.
Oh, God. You hide under his bed one day and you get this for it.
David, you have to step up.
We have
Come
to
on,
say
David.
decide. Lee.
Oh! Oh!
Sames Lee.
Yeah.
Well, this is unprecedented.
Wow.
Michael, would you please reveal your true identity?
Hi, Michael. I've been teaching Lee.
Yes, Michael is Lee's timepiece tutor, and we have some proof. There is Lee, look. They're on Zoom together there. And then we have another one. There's more to you than meets the eye. Thank you very much, Michael. Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lies, and we start with... It's David.
I have taken to watching television in the evenings whilst holding a tambourine. That way, when I inevitably nod off, it hits the floor and wakes me up.
Please, team.
Yeah, I mean, this has got to be true.
What time of evening are you and Victoria settling down together?
Well, 8.
You're falling asleep at 8 o'clock.
No. Maybe we might eat some food.
A TV dinner on your lap?
Yep.
Oh, you don't strike me as a TV
I don't
dinner.
know,
No.
absolutely not.
Oh, no,
Obviously, sorry, obviously, Monday to Thursday, it's in the baronial hall.
Straight on your lap, or is it a tray?
It's an occasional table.
What is it all the other days? And is it just you who has this problem, or does Victoria watch the programme with a tray of marbles?
No, well, the tambourine can wake us both up.
It just so happens I have a tambourine. I always carry one with me. Kimberley, would you pass this to David, please?
Yes, because I'm naked from the waist down.
Let's imagine, David, Kimberley is Victoria.
Yeah,
okay?
she's on the wrong side. She'd sit there.
And you're watching Lee's history of watchmaking. You may want to do a bit of it.
Yeah.
And imagine now you're starting to nod off because
Yeah.
it's Lee presenting
Okay,
something serious.
Hi, welcome to this. Lee Mack looks at the inside of watches. Ask me anything you want on a text about the inside of a watch, and I bet I know the answer. If there's anyone watching this, please. I'm more interested. Why does Victoria always sit on the right?
Because of her politics. No, we always sit. We're on the sofa.
No, we'll just leave it there.
All right. What do you think, Sam?
It's too goofy for this guy. Even seeing him with the tambourine, I was like, I don't think even in the privacy of his home he would hold that.
It's like we have had dinner.
Can I just say, I think your watch needs oiling.
When I do this, I can't hear Lee.
That's quite frightening. What are you going to say then? Stop now, David. Time to stop. Let's stop. Time to put down the tambourine. No more tambourine.
Well, what do we think? I mean, it's a bit...
That's lie
It
central.
doesn't seem like a very practical solution.
So you're going to say lie?
Yeah, I think
All right.
it's a lie.
They're saying lie. David, truth or lie?
Was, in fact, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. David doesn't watch TV holding a tambourine. Next. It's Sam.
Oh. I was once a body double for a head lice advert.
David's team.
What do you mean a body double?
I had head lice at the time. Okay. They show the boy, and then they show the back of the head with the lice. I was not the boy, but that back of the head, and those are my lice.
So when they were casting the advert, they thought, well, we can't cast someone who's necessarily infested themselves.
The lady who invented the comb, it was her son.
Which comb are we talking about?
The Knitbusters comb.
Knitbusters.
Yeah.
So the person who invented the comb for head lice,
Yeah.
her son was in the advert.
It's called nepotism, David.
Oh, name for your son?
Where are we in Australia, Sam?
Oh, you're not having one of your breakdowns again, are you?
This is in Queensland, dude.
How did they know you had head lice? Because you don't advertise that, do you? You
Best
don't
friends
know.
with this guy, yeah. Him and I were as thick as thieves.
Right, so, was it like one of them shopping channels?
Weirdly, I think it was on the news. It was at the end of the news, they'd be like, and now we've got this comb.
So it's on the news. I
Yeah.
thought you said it was an advert.
Here are the head lice.
I think it was a thinly veiled advert, and, you know, so sue me.
You think it was advertorial? That's what you're saying. When was this?
I was pretty young at the time. 10 or 11,
When was that? 'Cause,
when I was in primary school.
Yeah,
We realise that. We're trying to ascertain the year.
a year on it.
Maybe year 6, I guess. No, wait, I was much younger.
You haven't said what you had to do in this advert or this appearance.
So I just was the back. You know, like any time you see someone's hands in a movie, that's not really their hands.
That's not true. What you mean is sometimes when you see someone.
I think every time.
Not every time. Sometimes when they scratch their face, that's their hand. If you see Tom Cruise scratching his face, there's not someone going...
Cruz has got a scratcher. Cruz has got a scratcher.
So, in the 1990s, there was a breakthrough in the treatment of nits in Australia. A new comb was marketed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was so great about it? What was new about it? That the previous
I think
nit
the
combs...
spacing between the teeth on this comb was just really gobsmacking.
Up until then, they were like that far apart. They just...
Unless it's a very big nit. Yeah.
It's the obvious design feature to tinker with on a comb, isn't it?
How did you feel when they offered you this? Because in the one level, oh, I'm going to be on the telly, but showing my nits.
I mean, I know this guy who was dancing in a window to get his foot in the door.
All right, well, what do you think?
You know, mainly because you mixed up advert and news. Otherwise, I'm totally buying it.
Me, I think definitely lie.
I think
yeah.
lie. I think we do think it's a lie. I mean, you have a disconcerting presence.
No.
So in
You
a
say
way,
the warmest things to the guests. don't you?
but there's also something ghostly about you. I wouldn't be surprised if at the next recording they said, wasn't it weird that on Lee's team we only had one guest? I said, no, there was another guest, Sam, who was from Australia. And Rob says, there is no such place. But I think we think it's a lie.
They're saying it's a lie.
Say it's a lie.
Sam, truth or lie?
That's true.
It's true. Sam was a body double for a head lice advert. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have 1 point and Lee's team have 4 points.
Oh, well done.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. The show that sorts the facts and the fibs. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a comedian who admits to being a huge hypochondriac, or at least that's what he thinks he is. But what if it's something worse? Please welcome Joe Lycett. And a guest who called his first tour, Who is Nish Kumar? And his second tour, Nish Kumar is a comedian. Please welcome... He spoilt the introduction, hasn't he? It's Nish Kumar. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, a host of Watchdog, who's not only going to be entertaining us tonight, but after the show is going to help me get my PPI back, Nicky Fox. And I'm not saying he's posh, but he describes the royal family as new money. It's Miles Jump. And we begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction, and Miles is first up this evening.
Whilst on holiday in South Africa, I had a 2-minute conversation with what I thought was my wife, only to discover that a small hippo had wandered into the bedroom.
David's team, what do you make of that?
Miles, describe your wife to us.
Tall, slender, statuesque.
So did the hippo had a very similar voice to your wife?
The hippo was just sort of moving gently around.
But not for that.
Not in an especially close proximity.
What was the conversation about, and how did you go 2 minutes?
I'll tell you what the conversation was about. It was about me, and I was doing most of the talking, which obviously contributed to my
So
confusion.
where, in fact, was your wife?
I don't know where she was. She was just not...
Have you ever seen your wife again?
So where were you? I'm guessing that this is a safari scenario, am I right?
It was sort of on the outskirts of Cape Town.
Describe the nature of the structure you were in.
Right.
Is it a building? Is it on the 4th floor of a...
Did the hippo have to get in a lift?
OK, well, it's mainly bungalows. The resort is a collection of sort of bungalow buildings, largely A-frame wooden buildings with a kind of thatch roof.
Why were the doors so big a hippo could get in?
Well, it's a small hippo, isn't it?
How small is a small hippo?
Like
a
George from Rainbow, or...?
Quite big.
So the hippo was only that big?
Yeah.
It's about the size of a Labrador.
Well, let's be clear. Is that its width or its length?
That is its width, as viewed from behind, and I suspect from the front.
This is worse. Your wife's like the back end of a hippo.
This A-frame bungalow has how many rooms in it?
It's got 2 rooms. At one end, there's a big bathroom, and then there's the rest of it is a very big open-plan bedroom, and it has sort of seating area in the middle of it, and it has a bed at the far end, a very robust bed, and...
Bed you could make love to a hippo on?
That is speculation, but I wouldn't bet against it.
OK, we're in the bungalow, OK?
I'm at the ensuite end.
Yes.
OK. And I'd been shaving and then, you know, shouting over my shoulder. And I realised after a while, I'm not getting a lot back here. And I turned round and I saw that I had not been moaning about my career to my wife, but to a baby hippo.
How long was this baby hippo?
Well, I only saw it from the back, but I imagine, statistically, it'd be, what, probably 3 times as long as it was wide?
OK. so broadly, so it was sort of as long as this desk?
Nobody measures
or 2/3
animals by
of them.
width.
Well, you do.
Oh, I saw a massive snake. It was this big.
So what are you going to say? Is he telling the truth?
I think based on the width, it's a lie.
I think that was a panicked reach for width.
On the basis of the panicked reach for width. I think we'll say it's a lie.
You're going to say that's a lie? OK. Miles, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
It is a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Miles didn't mistake his wife for a hippo whilst on holiday. Joe, you're next.
I also went to the same resort and skinned a cheetah. I am wearing it tonight.
At the end of my first driving lesson, my instructor told me I'd done pretty well, but that I didn't need to make the noises of the car engine as I drove along.
Please, T.
OK, so what kind of noises would you make?
I find it very sort of reassuring to make noises in the car because I find it quite stressful driving. So on the first lesson, this is when it started, and I'd just go.
Replicate that if you change gear, you'd do what you just did there.
What's the reversing around a corner backwards noise?
I need to just get into the character, into the position. I go,
Would you make all the noises? Would you do indicators, for example?
No, let's not be silly.
Just to get to the nitty-gritty.
Yes.
Name of driving instructor, because I remember mine, Norman, and we ate Percy pigs.
I don't actually... Do you know what? I don't... Because I had 2, because the first one was a friend of my dad's, and he kept shouting, "Don't panic."
It wasn't Clive Dunn, was it?
Don't know that reference.
Who's Clive Dunn? Clive Dunn played...
Holy
played.
You've just fallen into the generation gap.
This audience actually oohed the fact that Joe didn't know who got. They were like, oh, you piece
Well,
of
you're saying it
work.
oohed, perhaps they were accelerating.
So what do you think, then, Lee? What is your team thinking about this?
Nikki, what do we think then?
I reckon it might be the truth.
You think it's the
yeah,
truth?
I'd say that. You, Miles?
I think just Joe is inherently believable, very trustworthy.
OK, well, we'll say it's the truth.
You're saying it's true. Joe, truth or lie?
It is a lie.
So, our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Amy. So, Joe, what is Amy to you?
This is my friend Amy, and I grossly offended her when I made a less than perfect sculpture of her head.
Nish, how do you know Amy?
This is my friend Amy. We became friends after I found her asleep in a box of volleyballs.
Finally, David, what is your relationship with Amy?
This is Amy. She is the charity shop worker who sold my shoes whilst I was otherwise engaged trying on a pair of cowboy boots.
Lee, where do you want to start?
Nish, remind us again, Nish.
I found her in a box of volleyballs.
First of all, where were you where there was a box of volleyballs?
Well, I was working at a leisure centre just after I left school. And Amy was also working there over the summer between school and uni. Right. And they sent me to check on the volleyballs.
Oh, just check on the volleyball?
That's a good job from you, guys.
Make sure the volleyballs aren't messing around. Has your manager recently been watching Toy Story?
I believe the technical term was conduct inventory. So I was just
You're
trying
supposed
to
to
make
count
sure.
them.
Yeah, you're supposed to count them. And it turned out that what she was doing was because no one really wanted to play volleyball, she'd found the perfect spot to have a mid-work
How
sleep
big
in.
was this box?
It was like woman size.
Could she stretch woman size?
Yeah.
You've heard of a volleyball coffin? That's how they transport volleyballs. Yeah.
So you opened it up and you saw
A sleeping woman.
amongst all these volleyballs? How many were there?
I think probably like 35.
You see, you've just said to me that this box was woman-sized. Now, the largest woman I've ever seen is still smaller than 35 volleyballs. I've used this as a chat-up line. If a woman says, oh, I feel a bit fat in this, I'll always go, don't be silly, less than 35 volleyballs for me. So did you wake her up?
Yes. And so we became friends because then I would also often have a nap
In the volleyballs?
In the volleyballs.
What was her job supposed... What was she supposed to be doing at the time?
Perhaps she was sent to count the volleyballs earlier. Become bored by the monotony of the process. The boss kept... I keep sending people to count the volleyballs and they never come back.
Working at the leisure centre, Nish, what else did your job demand of you?
Basically, all-round dog's body, so I would work on the front desk sometimes.
I thought you said all-round ball games.
So everything except rugby.
Bowls, David.
What?
They're not totally spherical in bowls. That's
Are
why
they not?
That's why they care.
I would say, colloquially, they're still round, though.
Oh, hello. It's all kicking off at Bridge Club.
All right, who else would you like to quiz?
OK, Joe, what situation were you in where you were sculpting her head?
I have an office in Birmingham where I live.
That'll do. So, yeah, I totally believe it. I mean, that makes it... You can answer any question you like, I don't mind. You have an office in Birmingham?
Yeah.
But why? Why?
Just to write jokes and be creative in.
So, you went to this office to write jokes...
Yeah.
...and said to your friend, would you like to come along, sit in the corner, and I'll sculpt your head?
I've been looking for a use for all that clay I keep in my office.
Have you just been watching a Lionel Richie video? Hello? Oh. So, did you know how to do this?
No. But, yeah, I thought practice makes perfect, so I called Amy and...
How long did you spend doing it?
Maybe an hour or so.
Weren't you tempted to just make it really soft, get her face, push it into it? Do the back of her head. Well, at least I've got a mould.
You said she was offended by this sculpture.
Yes, she
so
was offended.
what did you end up with?
It didn't look like her.
What did it look like?
It looked more like Ainsley Harriott.
OK. Now, what about David? I'm looking forward to this. What was it you claimed, David?
That Amy is the charity shop worker.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
Who sold my shoes
Yeah,
whilst I was otherwise engaged trying on a pair of cowboy boots.
Can you talk us through the incident, please?
Well, I was in the charity shop.
Which charity shop?
It was a Marie Curie charity shop near where I live.
OK. So I'm setting the scene before this. You're at home, you're thinking, it's about time I got myself some cowboy boots. Willing to commit to a new pair in case I go off the idea.
Just on the very slightest off chance that they don't turn out to suit me and my personality.
Cowboy boots, I'll be honest with you, don't particularly appeal to me aesthetically.
Wow, that surprises
I don't think
me.
they go with what I like to call my style.
Oh. Well, how would you describe that style, David?
I think my style is indescribable.
Oh, no, I could describe it.
I think it's best left undescribed.
OK.
I wasn't sitting at home plotting the purchase of some cowboy boots.
No.
I was pottering around near my house, and I saw the Marie Curie shop, and I saw in the window what looked like a nice selection of second-hand novels.
Right.
And I went in, and it wasn't a nice selection of second-hand novels. It was all Ken Follett crap. But I did notice the array of shoes, and I tend to take my shoes off at home and maybe wear slippers or socks. I don't want this to get too sexy. And so I
need my inhaler.
So what I vaguely was on the lookout for was a pair of everyday, easy-to-put-on, non-lacing shoes that I could keep by the back door in case I needed to pop into the garden for some gardening.
You said you'd taken some of your shoes to the charity shop.
I was wearing shoes.
So what, you decided to take them off in the shop and hand them to her?
When you go shoe shopping, do you go barefoot? Take you seriously.
No. When I take shoes,
keep me waiting.
When I take shoes to the shoe rider shop, I choose shoes that I no longer want. I don't wander around and then go, well, do you know what? You can have these if you want. Why would you do that? You take them ready to give.
I wasn't. It was not my plan.
Can I just say, Rob, you're the only person in the whole of the United Kingdom watching this that isn't following this story.
Well, he said he took off his shoes.
Why do you think he took the shoes off?
To try the other one.
To try the cowboy shoes on.
Oh. Sorry. Well, David, I owe you an apology. There you are in the shop.
Yeah. I'm in the shop and I spot these cowboy boots, and to me, they look sort of quite loose and easy to slip on.
What length? Not width, length.
I'd say long.
About that, so they're coming up to just below the knee?
They're not, you know...
How tall are you, Rob? They're not below...
For me, they'd be thigh length.
Can't see over these.
I would say they're, for a cowboy, they're shortish. But
Leather or suede?
But they're not ankle boots.
Leather or suede?
Leather. And with a sort of bit of, I don't know the technical shoe terms, but sort of like a bit of crenellation sort of flapping on them. I'm just going to have to use the terminology of the medieval castle. It's the only way I'm describing it. Anyway, they look
so
like...
you saw them? You saw them?
Yeah, I saw them.
OK.
So I thought, you know, I'll try them on.
Yeah.
But they were slightly harder to get on than I imagined.
People in the shop, I imagine, were going, why is David Mitchell trying on cowboy boots?
The shop wasn't as packed as you're imagining. In fact, I thought myself to be the only customer there.
Right.
I was soon disabused of that note.
When did you notice that your own shoes had been sold?
I think, well, I remember I walked to the back of the shop in the cowboy boots, restraining an urge to walk like John Wayne. And when I came back towards the shoe area, I noticed that my shoes weren't there.
And did you see who'd bought them?
I didn't, no.
I'm picturing a scene where you walk out the shop and you walk home, and then a few minutes later, a cowboy goes up to the counter and says, "Excuse me, I was just trying on a pair," and then behind him a clown and then a sailor. This just goes on all day, round and round.
David, I don't know you. I've just got to know you today, and I admire you very much. But what I know of you from watching you on TV, the cowboy boots, it's just, I can't buy it. I can't imagine you'd even try them on.
Well, in which case, then you should say that I'm lying.
I might do.
So, we need an answer. Lee's team. Is Amy Joe's miffed model, Nish's sleepy sidekick, or David's sneaky shoe seller?
I'm more inclined to believe Nish myself.
You believe Nish?
Yeah.
Because?
Because, I don't know, I just think Amy and Nish look like they could be really good mates.
Miles, you think?
Well, I was looking at her very closely while Joe was talking about sculpting her. She looked quite icy about the whole thing. And, of course, she was very offended in the stories, but during David's story, she looked, I mean, understandably baffled.
I think it might be Joe, actually. What do you think?
Well, I'm beginning to think. I mean, it doesn't even matter what I think. I mean, your own... I mean, my job really is to agree with you, Lee. I mean, you are a man...
Are we trying to reenact Dad's Army here?
Do you think that's wise, sir? I think... I think Nish is telling the truth.
You think Nish is telling the truth? You think Nish is telling the truth?
Yeah.
Right, in that case, I'll go with what my team say.
You're saying it's Nish?
No, I'm overruling! I'm going with Joe.
Seriously?
I feel it's Joe.
All right. Amy, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Amy and I'm Joe's friend.
This is the sculpture that Joe Lycett... Oh, good Lord. This is the sculpture... Get ready for this. You will never, in your lifetime, witness a worse sculpture than this. Poor woman. Yes, Amy is Joe's miffed model. Thank you very much, Amy. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Nikki.
Right. I love gravy so much that I freeze it into ice lollies to suck in the summertime.
David.
You maniac.
What sort of gravy? Beef, chicken or vegetable?
Beef gravy would be my gravy of choice.
Do you only make lollies out of the beef gravy?
If I'm desperate...
Yeah, you do sound desperate.
I might possibly choose another gravy.
Do you use granules?
I try and avoid granules, because I think if you're going to have a gravy ice lolly, you might as well do a posh one.
Yeah.
And everybody thinks it's strange. Yeah, everyone thinks it's strange.
Do you think
But
it's strange?
No, because I think if I made you one, you suck that gravy lolly.
Need the inhaler again?
Yeah.
You suck that gravy lolly and you'll be like, Nikki...
There's the slogan right there. It markets itself. You suck that gravy lolly.
So, David, what do you say? Is this the truth, or is Nikki telling a lie?
What do you think?
I think it's true.
You think it's true?
I think she's off her nut. And I think she's made a gravy lolly.
I think it's a lie because I think... No, I can't believe I'm having to justify this. It's a gravy lolly. I think it's a lie.
I think overall, I think it's a lie.
I think it's a lie. OK. Yeah. Nikki, was it the truth or was it a lie?
It is, in fact, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Nikki doesn't freeze gravy to use as ice lollies. Next. It's Lee.
On a recent train journey under cover of darkness in a tunnel, I secretly switched bananas with the stranger opposite because his looked better than mine.
So, why was there no lighting in this train? Were you perhaps travelling in the 1870s?
Because it was daytime, and in daytime, they don't turn the lights on in a train.
What? So they were unaware of the tunnel on their route?
The tunnel was so brief and so quick, they didn't bother.
So it was a very brief, so it's basically like an extended bridge?
It was a shortcut.
So it was a very quick tunnel, but
very
nevertheless
quick tunnel.
you had time to swap bananas.
No more than 5 seconds.
Can you demonstrate how you did it?
Yeah. I had my banana, and I was looking at it thinking, you know, when yours is just a bit... It's not... I like them really yellow. I don't like that bit where they're just starting to go a little bit black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just a little bit. But it was close enough where I thought, given an opportunity, I reckon I could swap that banana, because he was reading his paper. I thought, he's not concentrating on that banana. He hasn't fully engaged with the colour.
So he was reading his paper.
Yeah.
So he's holding a newspaper with 2 hands, and then in one of the hands he also had a banana.
No, it was on the table in front of... Have you been on a train recently?
The point is, he wasn't holding the banana.
I'm not that bold.
No, fine.
I'm not that bold. That would have been awkward in the darkness. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And then the lights come on, and I go... Mine was sitting on the table, his was sitting on the table.
OK, and you saw the 2 bananas. Yours has gone a bit manky. His is pristine.
Just fractional.
Just on the turn.
Just enough that I could get away with swapping it.
So it's plausible that he might think, oh, I thought this banana was fresher than this.
But it was like a film.
It's been 14 seconds later. Maybe it's just turned.
Did you have any reading materials, or were you just sat...
Don't mock me, you know I can't read. I was simply entertaining myself, as ever, with my Etch-a-Sketch. And I remember thinking... I'm looking at it, he's not looked at that banana once. That's wasted on him, but that's irritating me. Yeah. So and I just thought, like that, put it back in its case, I'm very protective of it. And I thought, could I? And I was tempted to do it. I thought, no, I'll never get away with this. And then suddenly, it was pitch black.
I'm struggling to envision a tunnel that takes 5 seconds to get through, but is...
Well, do you know those really long tunnels?
Yeah.
Imagine one of them, but really short.
That renders the whole carriage, it just complete blackout.
Yeah. Well, you know, all I could say, this is one important factor you're missing. Bright sunshine, eye adjustment.
the effect of the bright sunlight directly on your eyes.
Did I not mention how bright it was?
Very, very bright.
Oh, it was bright. I can't help thinking he wasn't reading that paper. He was shielding him. In fact, the banana was so bright. I think the bananas actually grew on the train.
Yeah. It's a moment of complete blackness.
Black!
You're almost blinded in this blackness.
You know, it was so dark. You know when it's so dark, you think, God, it's dark, I could nick a banana.
But that's my whole point. How did you manage to put your hand on his banana to be so... I mean, you must have rummaged around.
No, I didn't rummage. Picture the scene. The Etch-a-Sketch is away. He's behind his paper. And I'm looking, and his banana's definitely reachable, and he's not looking, and it's there. And even before we got through the tunnel, I'm tempted. I'm going, could I? No. Could I? No, there's no one looking here. There's no one looking. And I'm so close to making that decision. It goes black. Get it. Get it. Go. And I'll never forget his face. He literally, it made a bit of a noise, a bit of a kerfuffle, and the lights came, and he literally went... You have got away with it.
So what do you think, David?
What do you think?
Absolute nonsense.
All right.
What do you
Just
think?
listen, give me another go. It's a pomegranate on a rickshaw.
I mean, it's a very, very rich, complete picture that Lee has painted.
Yes.
But I don't think he... I simply don't think he would
Grapefruit in a
steal
bottle?
someone else's...
I think he looks low on potassium as well.
Yeah.
So, it is a lie, Lee. Were you... This is... Everybody's on tenterhooks to find out. Were you telling the truth? Or was it maybe a lie?
What do we think, Sue?
No. This is the one where you know the answer and you say.
Oh, I see. In that case, it's a lie.
Yes. Amazingly, it's a lie. Lee didn't secretly switch bananas with a stranger on the train. Well, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have won by 4 points to 1. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Celebrating 50 years of Just a Minute, Paul Merton interviews Nicholas Parsons. Just go to the Radio 4 website. Next, though, meeting the people of real America who've changed the shape of the country. Miriam Margolyes on a big adventure.
Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show where dishonesty is sometimes the best policy. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a legendary presenter and gardener who loves a dirty weekend with his favourite hoe. It's Alan Titchmarsh. And an award-winning rapper who once released a song called Slow Flow. I've seen my doctor about that. It's very common. It's Lady Leisha. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a writer and broadcaster who trained as a psychotherapist in the 1980s. I wouldn't know about that. I'm a little young, I'm afraid. It's Philippa Perry. And a comedian who hosts a podcast set in beautiful Devon, which explains why he's always got jam on his top and cream on his bottom. It's Mike Wozniak. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction, and Alan is first up tonight.
Oh, great. My Madame Tussauds waxwork was such a hit with the ladies. It was kissed more than any other and had to be cleaned of lipstick every day.
David's team.
When was your waxwork first included in Madame Tussauds?
I think it was about the turn of the millennium, about 2000.
OK.
Where were the lipstick marks?
Mike, please. It's a family show.
Most of my body was covered with clothing, so it was, I suspect, on the cheeks and... Right.
But actually, now that Mike's brought it up, how much do they do at Madame Tussauds? I mean, do they do the whole body?
They do.
Including downstairs?
Talk us through the process.
Well, they take you in to the sort of studio they've got, and they photograph you from every angle, and the way they get every angle is that they stand you on a turntable that slowly revolves, you see.
Are you naked?
No, they said, we can give you a pair of Lycra shorts that Tim Henman wore last week.
Oh. New balls. Where are you in Madame Tussauds?
I was next to Brad Pitt.
Oh, no.
I was.
When the kissing happened, they were choosing, with the greatest of respect, you over Brad Pitt.
But there'd be too much of a crowd around Brad Pitt, you see, so they come to me because it was easier to kiss me because there was nobody there.
Imagine, if the day were to come where you got the call.
Yeah.
What pose would you want to be immortalised?
I think I would go with the more traditional. I wouldn't have Lycra. I'm a bit braver. I'd go completely naked, but then I'd go with that.
David, you are more cerebral, if I can use that word, a more cultured man. Yeah. What sort of look would you like to project?
I think very much like on this show, riding this jet ski.
What are we thinking then about Alan's claim? Mike?
It's something bogus about it.
I don't think they'd let you touch the exhibits.
Maybe there's a rope round David Beckham and George Clooney, but when it's Alan Titchmarsh...
With the greatest respect, they didn't foresee the need.
It's more like the sort of romper room. Have a go. People have got in the mood looking at Clooney and Beckham, and then, OK, go in there and have a go on Titchmarsh.
I've changed my mind hearing about the rope. I think it's true.
Obviously, there are other candidates, but Alan is a very attractive man. And I also think, and I hope you'll take this in the right spirit...
Oh dear.
No.
Not again, David.
amid your sheer sexual charisma, there is also an approachability, which might mean that you got more kisses than other more stereotypically Adonis-like figures in the public eye. So I think it could be true.
Would it help if I changed my mind?
Yes.
Oh, yes, it would.
I've decided I think it's true.
OK, we think it's true.
Great.
Mike's got another gig to get to.
Wax Alan Titchmarsh besieged by fans. Is it the truth or is it a lie?
It is true.
Yes, it's true. Alan's waxwork really did have the lipstick cleaned off every day. Philippa, you're next.
For the past 6 months, I've been using David Mitchell to get me off to sleep each night.
No further questions, true. OK. What medium are you listening to David through?
I have found a stash of podcasts of The Unbelievable Truth.
Oh, the radio show. For those that don't know, could you describe The Unbelievable Truth?
There's 4 panellists, and they each deliver a lecture, and the other panellists have to... Oh, see, I'm going off now. Have to find the truth.
This is
amongst the
not
lies.
going to get picked up by American TV with this bit.
What is it about David's nasal drone that sends you on? What's the quality in there that appeals to you?
It's entertaining and it's soothing. It's like a sort of father telling me a bedtime story.
And how do you listen to him? What have you got headphones and?
And now I just have my phone very close to my
the speaker
pillow.
on the phone.
Yeah.
But what about your husband?
He takes his deaf aids out. He turns them off at night. You can't hear anything.
He has his own way of listening to David.
There is a lovely rhythmical quality to David's spoken word.
It's very relaxing and it's not in the slightest bit irritating.
No, that's right. That's right.
It's
not in the slightest bit irritating. I'm going to quote you on that because it's not everyone's view.
serious across the box.
He's not irritating, he's tedious.
It's not tedious. No, because if it was tedious, I'd go off on my own train of thought, which would be stimulating and would wake me
I
up.
see.
But, you know, a lecture on medieval castles. Phew.
How do you get off at night, Alan?
Not very frequently.
How do you visit the land of Nod?
I spray my pillow.
Steady!
Sleep mist. After which my wife coughs for a bit and I'm asleep.
All right, so what are we thinking now, Leisha? Does this strike you as true?
Not really. I feel like there's so many other things you can listen to that would put you to sleep.
All right, Alan?
Philip is clearly a fan. True, for me.
All right.
I think it might be true because he has got a voice that can, you know...
Comforting.
That's not the word I was using.
What are you going to say?
I think it's true.
You can say it's true. OK, Philippa. Truth or lie?
It is.
It's true. Philippa does fall asleep to David every night. Mike, you're next.
As a child, because I was so shy, I named all the toes on my left foot and formed a gang with them.
Least.
OK. Well, would you like to tell us the names of the guys, starting with the big toe and going down the row?
Big toe was Daddy Bruiser.
Daddy Bruiser?
Yeah. The one next to it was Long Pete. Because that toe's unusually long on me.
Just before you say any more, just remember, there will be a recap. Keep these names short and rhyming.
Okay. And then there was Lindsay.
Lindsay?
The one in the middle.
You've taken my advice, then.
And then my ring toe I named after my Auntie Barbara.
What was that one called?
That was called Auntie Barbara.
Oh, Auntie Barbara.
Auntie Barbara.
Auntie
Barbara.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the one at the end was called Crushed Daisy because I used to have a lot of accidents and I used to sort of wang my foot into, you know, like skirting boards or whatever it would be.
Why Auntie Barbara rather than any other auntie?
She's my only auntie.
That's absolutely watertight.
Yeah.
Is she? That's an unusual thing to say about someone's auntie. Your auntie looks very watertight.
So would you talk to your toes?
I would talk to them at night. It was night time when I'd get particularly nervous.
Let's go back to young Mike in his bedroom, alone at night,
Yeah.
with his gang. Just recreate for us a little interaction with the toe gang.
It's not going to be untoward, is it? Your parents aren't at the door hearing you say, "Come on, let me give you a little stroke, Auntie Barbara."
At the end of the bed is a wardrobe where the wood carving is quite sort of ghoulish, quite sort of Munchkin scream thing, which I think was part of the problem. And I'd say, I'd tuck the toes in, don't look at that guy, he can't hurt you, he's made of wood. And then we'd get under the duvet with a little torch and I'd light them up one by one. I would occasionally sort of draw little hats on them and faces and stuff.
Did you not think to ask your parents to just move the cupboard that was scaring you?
I did repeatedly.
And they just didn't?
They refused.
Because
They refused to toe the line. Round of applause.
What I want to know is whether some people groaned and clapped. If so, what was going through their mind?
All right, Leisha, what are you thinking?
I don't think it's the truth. Because I feel like, why would you only focus on one foot if you've got another 5 on this side?
Alan, what do you think?
It is so bizarre, it has to be true.
Does it?
I feel terribly sorry for you, really. I think it's...
What are you going to say?
I'm going to say it's a lie.
It's a lie. OK. Mike, truth or lie?
I was, in fact, telling a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Mike did not name his toes. Lady Leisha, you're next.
Whenever I'm in the recording studio, I can only rap in complete darkness.
Well, David, what are the chances that somebody else has the same method as you? What do you think?
Complete darkness.
Complete, absolute, nothing on.
Why?
Because I don't like anybody to see me when I'm performing. It's a bit weird, actually, when I think about it.
But you've got, like, 60 million views on YouTube.
It's different, though, because it's just me and the cameraman. And then, you know, when you get into the studio, it's quite intimate.
I feel anxious about the fire escape light. What would you do about that?
Classic Mike. She's talking rap, you're talking health and safety.
So let me ask you this, then. If it's total darkness, you can't be looking at any lyric... I was going to say sheet music, but I suppose if you're rapping, it's not that.
I'm so sorry about my granddad.
You can't be looking at lyrics. Have you memorised the lyrics, or are you improvising the lyrics?
Sometimes I will be prepared, so I've already written the lyrics in my phone.
Well, for your generation, the phone is a companion, isn't it? It's more than it is for Lee, which is sort of a lifeline. It's a friend, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Have you got the red button in the bathroom now as well?
Yes. And what about the other musicians in the studio?
So there was a time when I randomly ended up in studio with Peter Andre.
Peter Andre?
Yeah, so weird, isn't it?
Wow.
And
But his orange glow just lit up the room.
but he genuinely was saying, you know, what are you doing? I was like, this is the only way I can record.
So how did it come about?
So that came about because I was on the Celebrity Circle.
Lisa, for the sake of older guys like Lee, just explain the circle and what it was.
Right, so the Celebrity Circle, it was basically... It's like a text screen. And you can only
So,
text...
Rob, can you explain what texting is?
It's just that little thing on your phone when you
For Lee, can you explain what a screen is? It's not that thing they bring round the bed when they change your dressing. It's a different sort.
For Rob, could you just speak a bit louder?
For Lee, could you not make any sudden movements?
Could you take Rob to the toilet?
All right, what do we think? Philippa, this is one for a psychotherapist to unpick.
It's a lie, no.
You don't believe it? No, because I believe it.
And you're quite excited by it
Yeah,
as well,
no,
which is
I-
nice to see.
What do you think?
I think she's playing you like a fiddle. I think lie.
I'm very comfortable with this scenario because if you both think it's a lie, I'm not going to overrule you. We'll go lie, but I'll say, oh, actually, I thought it was true, and that is win-win. We are going to say lie.
All right, let's find out. Lady Leisha, was it the truth or was it a lie?
It was the truth.
Yes, it's true. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Amanda. So, Mike, what is Amanda to you?
This is Amanda. I once hospitalised her with my elaborate dance moves.
Philippa, how do you know Amanda?
This is Amanda, and she caught me smuggling my cat into her zoo.
And finally, David, what is your relationship with Amanda?
This is Amanda. When I kicked her child's football back, she watched in horror as it sailed through the air and knocked her mother out of her camping chair.
Lee's team.
Mike, how old were you?
Around 20, maybe 19.
OK, and where were you?
Where was I? I suppose...
Well, don't suppose, tell me where you were.
I was in quite an experimental phase of my dance journey, is where I was.
I meant geographically, but fine. Tell us more about the dance journey.
I was I've got, well, no formal training in dance, but at that time it was quite muscular, vigorous, but sort of heavy storytelling element to it as well. Amanda was a friend, well, and is to this day, but she was one of the few people who would be, you know, was happy to take me on, who would...
Take you on?
Take me on dance-wise, take me on at the discotheque. And,
so basically, was it in a disco?
It was a normal, everyday discotheque.
Right. And you were in there with your friend?
With a bunch of friends.
And how did you know Amanda?
How did I know Amanda?
I don't know, I wasn't there.
Students.
OK. And you said you told a story in your dance?
Telling a story, yeah.
What was the story this particular night?
Ragnarok. I was trying to retell the sort of the Nordic apocalypse. And the finishing move was the problem lay with it. I was trying out sort of power pirouette.
Can you show us the power pirouette?
Well, it's been 20 years. I could try.
OK.
But it's like the point of the power pirouette is very much the fulcrum is the heel rather than the toe.
Yeah.
So you're trying to do the full 360 with a sort of kind of cowboy swish at the end. Yeah. At which point they're reeling and you sort of saunter away.
Yeah.
And I then did a sort of tight funk twist, expecting to see Amanda, but Amanda was gone, and I just assumed she was tired, she was exhausted, but it turned out that the fulcrum, my heel, I'd done it on her right big toe.
Long Pete.
I don't know what she called her toes, but the torque was such that it ripped her toenail clean out.
Wow. And that's just from you talking? But you didn't feel that with the... Usually when you stand on something, you know you've stood on something.
I didn't know, of course. I mean, if I'd known, I'm not a monster.
I have to say, that's some of the finest dancing we've ever seen.
Thank you.
That's right up there with some of my stuff.
Who would you like to quiz next?
OK, Philippa, can you remind me again?
This is Amanda.
Yeah.
And she caught me smuggling my cat into her zoo.
Why did you want to smuggle your cat into a zoo?
Because when David Attenborough comes on, the cat dashes to watch the telly and really just loves the animals. And his favourite things are lions. And I just thought it'd be really great if I showed him some real lions.
Is this Kevin, the cat that I've seen on your TV shows?
Yes.
Oh.
I've got this sort of backpack thing that the cat's got a sort of porthole with a sort of perspex hole so he can sit in it.
You regularly take the cat out for days out?
Oh, yeah.
And have you made this thing, or can you buy a cat carrier?
You can buy them.
OK, so where else have you taken the cat?
Oh, we go on long walks.
Well, you do.
Which zoo was it?
London Zoo.
So what does Amanda do at London Zoo?
She goes around wearing a lanyard, bossing people about.
Oh. And where did she apprehend you?
Well, we were doing quite well, because I kind of knew I wasn't supposed to bring an animal into the zoo.
Kind of?
Yeah, but I didn't want to face up to that.
Right.
So I put a sort of cardigan thing over his porthole, so it just looked like I was wearing a backpack. And then to show him the lions and things, I just sort of turned my back there like that.
You didn't?
I did.
So now everyone's thinking, why is this woman not looking at the lions?
But it was the tiger enclosure where I came across it, because to see the tigers, you have to go up on a sort of walkway. And so I was up on the walkway, and when I turned my back and removed the cardigan so Kevin could have a look, Amanda spotted my strange behaviour, and then she and a keeper kind of escorted me out of the zoo.
Why didn't you wear the backpack at the front to make yourself look less suspicious and sort of, like, just cover it over and then... Oh, it's like you flash it to the tiger. Can you talk us through the conversation with Amanda and the keeper?
She said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm showing Kevin the tigers." And she said, "You're not allowed to bring animals in here."
Did you not say, but you started it?
All right. What about David's plausible tale? Refresh our memories.
This is Amanda. When I kicked her child's football back, she stood in horror as it sailed through the air and knocked her mother out of her camping chair.
So, where were you?
On the beach.
Whereabouts?
In Cornwall.
So you're on a beach call with your family?
Yes.
Ball comes trickling towards you.
The ball came very near me and then sort of stopped.
Yeah.
And then I went with the instinct to kick it back.
How far away was the child?
I'd say probably maybe about where Alan is.
So Alan's the child?
Yeah. Amanda is sort of the distance you are, Lee, and then Leisha is the mother sitting in a
And you
in a
managed
chair.
to kick a football that far?
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant, David. Brilliantly convincing.
How many years ago?
This was last year.
Right.
You thought to keep in touch, just so she'd be quite useful to come on the programme and talk about it.
You've no idea. I mean, any incident at all, notes are made, numbers are taken.
It's getting so desperate, he probably aimed for the mother, thinking, at least I'll have something for series 29. And what did you say? I'm presuming you shouted, "Sorry, I was aiming for your child."
I went over,
yeah,
thinking, oh, I'll help the mother up, but then actually, obviously, if this was last year, so it's sort of the time of COVID.
Yeah, not a good time for going on holidays, but we'll let it go.
So people were going to Cornwall last summer, you know.
OK.
I mean, that part's true.
I need the
so I went over and sort of got to within a couple of yards and then sort of mimed helping her up while Amanda helped her up.
Yeah. Even though you said sorry, when you walked away with your daughter and wife, did you turn to your wife and go, "Not a bad kick, that, wasn't it?" Did you feel a bit proud of yourself?
No, I didn't feel proud of it, because I... Yeah.
Well, you texted me.
Right, we need an answer. Is Amanda Mike's damaged dancer, Philippa's feline finder, or David's outraged onlooker?
I feel like the sand scenario, it's not adding up.
What about Mike?
I feel like that isn't true neither.
I think Philippa's is very plausible.
You'd have to be a bit...
Well, but she is.
So what are you going to say?
So you think it's...
I think it might be at the zoo.
I think it might be the zoo.
OK, then we'll go with my team and say it's Philippa.
You're saying that it's Philippa taking her cat, Kevin, to the zoo. Right. Amanda, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Amanda, and Mike's dance moves put me in hospital.
Thank you very much, Amanda. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lives, and we start with... It's Alan.
Possession.
Now, there's a box on the floor. Take the item out of the box and pop it on the desk first, and then read out the card, please.
Oh, little mini instrument.
Oh, Alan.
That's cute.
My size of furniture.
These are 3 items from my doll's house. I have meticulously furnished it with everything I'd put in my real house if only I was allowed.
David's team.
Are those 3 things that you're not allowed in your real house? You're not allowed a chair?
I'm not allowed a chair that looks like that.
So this is your wife wearing the trousers in the house?
No, I'm not wearing the trousers, but you have to...
Making
live in
all
a
the
house.
decisions?
No, not making all the decisions.
Ruling the roost?
No. We have slightly differing taste in furniture, and in a doll's house, I can just do it totally my own taste.
What's your favourite room in the doll's house?
The kitchen, because you can get very, very skillfully made, minute food. Pork pies, eggs in a basket, broken eggs on the floor. It's an incredibly...
Broken eggs on the floor?
Oh, yeah, it's an art.
I want to hear more about the dishes and what foodstuffs have you... You've got pork pies,
I've
what
got a
else?
lovely...
Oh, it's definitely a pork pie.
Jelly?
Yes, there's jelly and trifle. There's a lovely centrepiece on the table with a pineapple on the top and fruit all the way around it. And wine glasses that have got red wine in. Tiny weeny ones.
Where do you acquire these things?
You want it, don't you? You call yourself the king. The king of the house.
I dress up my thumb as the king. And play the national anthem on a CD player while the thumb comes in. Do you decorate the house for Christmas?
Well, no, it's sort of...
David is genuinely loving this. He wants to do it.
It is finished now. It's done, but my grandchildren love it, and I undo the front and lift them up and show them the rooms, and then...
They say they love it. I can see them in the car on the way to the house. Do we have to look at Grandpa's special house again?
You call yourself... You have no artistic temperament. This is wonderful. This is the world in miniature. It can be perfected without all the horrors that you love.
We know what we're getting him for Christmas now.
What sort of house is it?
It's Georgian, and it's on 4 floors.
Has it got attic rooms for, like... No, yes. This is brilliant. This is so brilliant. This is definitely true, and I want one.
I don't think I've ever seen you this excited, and it's a little disturbing. Now then, what's it going to be? Mike, is this true?
Well, at the beginning, I thought it was ludicrous, but he's drawn me in.
I feel the love, and I think it's fantastic, and I think it's true.
All right, then, so you're going to say
We're going to say true.
It's true.
And we're rooting for it.
All right. Alan, there's a lot riding on this. Was that true or was that a lie?
Oh, sorry. It's true.
Yay!
And we can see a picture of it. Look at that.
Blimey. Hang on, how do we know that's not just his house?
Let's see another room. Oh,
that's the kitchen.
I love the lighting. It's very atmospheric. Are you all right, David? Look at his little face.
Yeah. There's a stag's head on the wall.
Yes.
You see, that's a perfect outlet for wanting to have a stag's head. You haven't had to kill a stag.
No, but what he's done is kill a mouse and got some twiglets.
What a wonderful reveal. It was true. Well done. Very impressive. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that it's a draw. Lee has 3, David has 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. To Would I Lie to You, the show where dishonesty is sometimes the best policy. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a comedian and Taskmaster star who once wrote a panto. But don't worry, it's behind him now. It's Alex Horne. And a comedian who went to a boarding school in the Himalayas, which taught her a valuable life lesson. Once you've left school, it's all downhill. It's Sindhu V. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, he's the host of The Masked Singer, where an octopus and a hedgehog were forced to battle it out without so much as a peep from the RSPCA. It's Joel Dommett. And a TV presenter who once hosted Big Brother's Bit on the Side. controlling, obsessive, and constantly watching your every move, David Mitchell is sitting next to her. It's AJ Odudu. And so we begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Sindhu is first up tonight.
If I don't want my husband to know I've been shopping, I hide what I've bought in the washing machine, as there's no chance he'll ever look in there.
David's team.
What sort of thing would you hide?
Shopping.
Okay, that's as specific as you need to be. I think we're ready to make a guess. Clothes.
Stuff that looks okay in the washing machine.
I was imagining it might be like crisps and biscuits. That sort of thing.
But why would I hide that?
What person hides food from their partner?
David, what sort of person does that?
Victoria might find out I bought the Maltesers.
Yes.
Put them in the washing machine.
Just put this Toblerone behind the television.
Well, firstly, I hate Toblerone.
Thank God you said Toblerone and not my wife.
And secondly, the whole idea of hiding shopping around the house did not come from me. It came either from Sindhu or from a card that she has been forced to read out under a contract. And that's what we're trying to find out. I don't hide food.
Never before has a man sounded so much like he hides food.
I don't hide food! I do not hide food!
I've never hidden food.
How loudly do I have to say that I don't hide food to make you believe that I don't hide food? I've got things under control, and I'm not weird about them.
Wow.
And how much do you go shopping on average per week, would you say?
Ooh, depends on the year. Depends...
On the year? 1987 was a bad year. I was out every day.
Every time I had a kid, that year I would just shop like crazy because I wanted to, A, be away from the kid, and B, you know, things happen in your mind. You think if I maybe have this dress or that pair of jeans, I'll not feel like I'm humongous, which you are after you've had a baby, you know what I mean?
Can I just check, have you seen this show before?
Yes.
It is not the Jeremy Kyle show.
No.
So when was the last time you put your shopping in the washing machine?
So I would say August 2019 would probably have been the last time, because after that I was away.
Do you remember what you hid in the washing machine
Yes, yes, I do.
One of the kids.
You don't have to tell them, they just say, do you remember when? Just say, yeah.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Yeah.
But what was it?
Now you have to tell them.
It was an Isabel Marant dress, which was really outrageously priced.
What did your husband do when he finds out that you've been shopping? Why do you need to hide it in the first place?
Because, you know, there are times when you don't need to go out and spend that much money on a dress. And as an adult, you should know that.
What sort of a man is your husband? Because I'm picturing an ogre.
No, but I mean, this was a bit excessive, really.
But how would he express his displeasure?
Rob, keep it light.
What are you thinking? AJ, first of all, what do you think?
I think it's a fantastic hiding space. Therefore, I think she's telling the truth.
All right.
I live by myself, and I still hide clothes for myself.
You hide clothes from yourself?
Yeah.
How do you hide them from yours? Because, I mean, in a sense, I hide clothes from myself in that I put them in a wardrobe.
Because of the guilt of spending so much money on them, you mean?
Yeah, because it is like, oh my gosh, like,
Yes,
you
right?
can't justify that expenditure
Thank you.
to anybody, not even to yourself.
All right.
I'm like that with heroin.
All right, it's time to take a guess. David, what are you going to say?
Maybe she's lying, actually, because actually...
It's definitely a possibility.
You just put it in your wardrobe, wouldn't you?
I think you just put it in a place.
You just put it in your wardrobe.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be looking
I think
at
it's
your
a lie.
wardrobe.
You think it's a lie?
Lie.
It's a lie. I definitely think it's a lie.
Yeah. They're saying it's a lie. Sindhu, truth or lie?
It's a lie.
It's a lie. Sindhu doesn't hide her shopping in the washing machine. OK, AJ, you're next.
OK. I once had to interview Lady Gaga using an American accent because her manager told me there was no way she'd be able to understand my northern voice.
Can you repeat that? I didn't understand a word. So, your accent, you are from?
Blackburn, Lancashire.
Which?
An exotic place.
I grew up in Blackburn.
Did you now?
Hey, maybe we were in the same year at school.
Unlikely. What school did you go to?
I went to a school that was confusingly called Everton High School, which
Not
is
down.
in Blackburn.
It's been abolished, though, hasn't it?
It's been demolished.
Demolished.
Well, it has. It's been abolished. It's been demolished, and as is my dad's house, and as the house we lived in before that.
Oh, my
Because
days.
it's every comedian's dream to have a blue plaque outside a house, but they're just wiping all history of me.
Oh, my God. The hospital that I was born in has been knocked down as well, and now it's a block of flats across from what used to be where we used to go shopping, Quick Save. That's been knocked down too.
My mum used to work at Quick Save.
No
I hope she
way.
got out before they knocked it down. I haven't seen it for a while.
They've even knocked down the brewery.
Have they?
Oh, my
OK,
gosh.
I'm going to
So
step
cool.
in at this point
my
and just see if we can open the show out to people who didn't grow up in Blackburn. So, you were interviewing Lady Gaga.
Lady
Why?
Gaga.
Why were you... Shut up. Why were you interviewing Lady?
I was presenting a music TV show.
Of course.
And, yeah, she was promoting one of her brand new singles.
I want to confirm you've met Lady Gaga.
Yeah, 100%.
Is she very little?
She's not very little.
How little?
I'd say she's about 5'6".
Pretty tall. Pretty tall, I must say. Statuesque, surely.
How far did you get into the interview before Lady Gaga said, I haven't understood a single word this lady has said to me?
I was chatting away, asking her loads of questions, really liked her outfit.
I just want a figure, just a number. Just a
Okay.
just minutes.
I'd say, I don't know, like 2 minutes.
Was that 2 minutes mainly you talking about what in Blackburn had been demolished?
And when you did The American, did she do Blackburn from then on as well?
Lady Gaga.
All right. What are you thinking?
Well, I think it's true because, because it's very plausible that AJ has interviewed Lady Gaga, and it's also plausible that Lady Gaga just doesn't understand more than one kind of accent.
Well, here's the thing. Can you understand what she's saying?
Yes, because I'm bright. Lady Gaga, your songs are great, your outfits are tremendous, but not so good with the English. So...
Are you struggling to understand her Lancashire accent?
No. This is where I'm worried that it might not be true, because I think every
Pretty
word...
clear, isn't it?
It is pretty
And
clear.
the other thing about Americans is, I find, as someone from the north myself, that they think we're all posh. They just think everyone with an English accent is posh, so we all sound the same to them.
Mate, they do not think you're posh. Let me tell you that right now.
What are you going to say on behalf of your team?
Right. Well, I don't know.
I'm saying true.
True.
OK, we're going to go true, but I can't understand why Lady Gaga can't understand her accent.
All right, but you're saying true. OK. AJ, were you telling us the truth or were you telling us a lie?
I was telling you a lie!
Wow. It's a lie. AJ didn't interview Lady Gaga in an American accent. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Zaid. I must play Super Mario again. Joel, what is Zaid to you?
Oh, this is Zaid. He came to my wedding, and when he started dancing, my mum started crying.
Joel's wedding wrecker. AJ, how do you know Zaid?
So this is Zaid, and I had to cut short our only date because he insisted on riding a penny farthing.
AJ's disappointing date. And finally, David, what is your relationship with Zaid?
This is Zaid. After being splashed by a transit van, I wore his trousers to a book signing.
Lee's team, where to begin?
Joel, when was your wedding?
It was in Mykonos.
Did I say when or where?
I said when.
When was your wedding?
Mykonos. When was it? Last September.
Last September. What was it about his dance that made your mum cry?
Well, I say dancing, it was moshing.
Was he the only one moshing?
He wasn't. Other people joined in with the moshing, and my mum thought they were fighting, and so
I see. What was the music that was playing?
It was Papa Roach, Last Resort.
We have a sound team on this show that are pretty adequate. I think, even as we've been speaking, they've probably been searching... What was it called?
Papa Roach, Last Resort.
Hit it.
Oh, that actually was.
This is my last resort. Suffocation.
OK, well, OK, stop that. Why on earth were you playing that at a wedding?
In Mykonos. Yeah,
especially given it was the first dance.
Very romantic, is it?
Yeah.
This is my last resort.
So we had our first dance, which was to a much more romantic song, and basically we had a party playlist sorted to start immediately after the first dance, and we should have, in hindsight, put it in some sort of order, but we actually just put it on shuffle.
Why didn't you pay for a DJ?
I'll be honest, I don't really understand the difference between a DJ and just, and Spotify.
Well, a DJ will feel the room. When you're DJing, David, you've told me it's about a vibe, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you told me you sense the room.
My primary thought is fire safety.
So when your mom saw him moshing,
Yeah.
did she cry because of him or the general chaos?
I think my mum was crying with the general chaos, really, because everyone's just started moshing away. Then my mum was like, oh, my God, it's a fight. And my dad was like, oh, my God, it's a fight.
Have we found out yet how he knows Zaid?
He goes to the gym that I used to go to.
And that's why you invited him to your wedding?
Yeah.
Did you invite all your gym people to your wedding?
Yeah, two gym people. There was only 29 people at the wedding, so I just
And
did...
two of them were randos from the gym?
Yeah. It's not a bold move, isn't it, to go up to a strapping, muscly man and going, hiya, you ever been to Mykonos?
No, who would you like to quiz next?
AJ.
Right. Now, remind us, AJ, of the connection.
I had to cut short our date because he insisted on riding a penny farthing.
Did you meet him or did he come pick you up for the date?
No, we met.
And he was there on this bike. You were like, hey, Zaid, how are you?
No, well, basically, we met in a bar. I arrived before him, which was already annoying because I'm meant to arrive late, not you.
Yeah, come on, Zaid.
Did you ask him why he was late?
No.
And he said, well, have a look at my bike.
I just didn't know anything about the penny farthing at all. We was having a lovely time on the day, and so he's like, right, should we move on to the next place? We were like, whilst we were talking, he did say that he had a penny farthing, and I just thought he was joking. And then I get outside, and he's unchaining it, and I was like, oh, you wasn't joking.
So why did you cut the date short, though?
I did actually go on to the next place. However, at the next venue, didn't find a pole to chain his penny farthing to. So, whilst we're sat at the bar, he keeps looking out the window. Looking after his penny farthing.
I mean, it's one thing looking at other women on a date, but looking at a rusty old bike, that's too much, isn't it?
I'm not being funny, but it actually was.
Can I ask, AJ, is the big wheel at the front or the back?
I think it's at the front. I don't know.
How did he get on it?
I don't... But him.
How did he get on the bike?
I didn't get on the bike.
I know you
Trust
didn't.
me, I did not get on that bike.
Yeah, well, you've had enough thinking time now. How did he get on the bike?
You just, got on it.
Right, you've explained it. How thank you. In the pub, your only objection was that he was looking out for his... I presume it's an antique bike.
Listen, I don't know where he got the bike from, whether he got it from Halfords or the Antiques Roadshow. All I know...
What are the two?
Is that...
You sounded to me like someone who's quite hard work on a date, if you don't mind me saying. I understand now why he brought along his plastic screen so he didn't have to listen to it.
How did you cut it short? What did you say?
Basically...
On your bike.
Right. David, remind us of how it is that you know Zaid.
He let me wear his trousers after I'd been splashed by a transit van and I had to go to a book signing.
Where were you?
On my way to Foyle's bookshop in London.
And where was Zaid?
He worked at the bookshop.
Was Zaid a humble assistant? Was he head of Foyle's? What was he?
I'd be surprised if he was the chief executive of the company, but he worked in the bookshop.
So you get into the shop. Now, are these sort of khaki slacks? In which case, the stainage, if we can call it that, in your front trouser area is all the more alarming and does hint at perhaps problems of a urological type.
He's asking, did it look like you'd wet yourself?
It certainly might have done. Although, to be honest, my trousers were so wet, people would have admired me if they thought I could generate that amount of urine.
Did he offer his trousers, or was he forced by someone higher up the chain to strip off and give them to TV's David Mitchell?
He offered them. I came into the shop sort of in a squelch, sort of walking, and this signing was starting in a few minutes, and I was embarrassed by my appearance, if you can imagine such a thing.
And were the three fans staring at you, or were they looking the other way at this point? Were they?
There was quite a considerable queue of, you know...
For the toilet, so you couldn't use that.
And Zaid was there representing the bookshop to say, oh, you're here for the signing of your book. And it's a brilliant book, he said.
So he says to you, why don't you use my trousers?
He had some spare trousers with him.
Oh, he had spare ones?
Yeah.
I mean, how funny is your book?
But why did he have spare trousers?
Because he was going to the gym, where, you know, you meet people at the gym, don't you? He was... they were like jogging bottoms.
So you did the book signing in jogging bottoms?
I did
Would
it
it
in
not
the
have been
jogging
more
bottoms,
appropriate
yes.
for him to wear the jogging bottoms and you to wear his trousers?
I felt that to suggest that would be a bit personal, and I didn't particularly... I thought, why not a pair of trousers that neither of us have worn that day?
Yeah, but it's an odd look, isn't it? Because I can imagine you turning up for a book signing, you've got your little checkered shirt on, your dicky bow, your little fez, and then you've got your tracksuit bottoms, and it's all tucked in, so they're like that. Hello, want me to sign that?
Obviously, with a book signing, you're sitting at a table, your legs aren't that visible.
Where in the shop did you go to change? Which section?
Please don't say the children's section.
In the back room, in the stock room area.
Right, and then at the end of after you'd signed your 3 books, you said, thanks for coming, Mum, thanks for coming, Dad. Did you then... He liked that one, and he's not allowed to laugh. Did you then give him his trousers back, or did he say, oh, just take them, you can have them?
I gave him his trousers back.
What month were you going to Foyle's?
It was November.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that does check out.
Well done, David. It could have rained in November.
Fortunately, I didn't pick one of those months where it never rains in Britain.
OK, Lee's team. Is Zaid Joel's wedding wrecker, AJ's disappointing date, or David's legwear lender?
They're all implausible, aren't they?
Well, Joel's is implausible.
You don't think Joel?
The whole, I invited 2 random guys from my gym. These 2, I buy the dating thing big time, but I think that's a personal bias, yeah.
I think I buy it big time
Yeah,
as well.
I mean, if I was on a date and some guy was looking at his vehicle and not me, he's out. And then if the vehicle was a penny farthing, I'd be like, God, what a lunatic I picked up on the internet.
They just seem different types. I mean, it just doesn't ring true.
You don't know my type.
I do. I've tried ringing you many times and you never pick up.
So, Alex, if you had to plump for one of these...
Which I do.
Who would it be?
It would be AJ. Because I don't think people do get splashed by transit vans and puddles in real life.
You think it's AJ? You think it's AJ? It's AJ.
OK, Zaid, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Zaid, and my dancing made Joel's mum cry.
Zaid is Joel's wedding wrecker. Thank you very much, Zaid. Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lies, and we start with... It's Alex.
5 years ago, I spent a whole week building an elaborate contraption just so my wife can let me know when lunch is ready.
David's team.
What is this contraption?
A telephone.
It's a contraption that goes from the house to the bottom of the garden where I spend most of the morning.
But why?
Why?
Because I've got a little shed down there where I write.
Describe this contraption to us.
OK, well, it's long. I've got a very long garden, and it's on a slight incline. It's made out of tubes, and my wife operates one end. I receive...
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I receive something that comes out the other end of the tube. So it's a very long tube, and she puts a little ball in one end. And the ball plops out the other end, and that's when lunch is ready.
You sound like somebody who is teaching sex education but hasn't got a clue yourself. Well, there's a ball at one end and ball comes out the other end, and that's when lunch is ready.
What makes it elaborate? Is it the length of it?
Yes.
How long is it?
Long. 60 metres.
60-metre long garden?
I mean, you're doing well, but not that well.
Right.
How wide is your garden? Is it 1 metre?
That would be great, wouldn't it?
And 8 metres wide.
Why doesn't she just phone you or text you or WhatsApp you?
Because, Rob, there's no phone reception at the bottom of the garden.
You said your garden's on an incline, so if she's putting a ball in one end, how's that travelling up?
Well, it's an incline.
Well, the incline
from my end
is at the house, and the bottom part is... It really is quite simple.
No, but that's a decline.
No, decline is what you would do if David was to suggest something a bit fruity. That is a decline. What happens when it reaches the shed?
It plops...
Oh, yes.
...into the lid of a metal bin.
OK. Oh. So once it's installed, that's it. You can forget about it.
I should take the pipes off the ground.
Oh.
How did you suspend it off the ground?
In a hedge.
The pipe's very important as well, because we had a similar system at my house where we didn't use the pipe. My wife was at the bottom in the shed working, and I used to just roll the golf ball down, and there'd been a heavy snowfall, and it gathered momentum, and it pushed it off.
Yeah, that's
awful. The whole thing was flattened, and that's sadly how my wife died. So it's very important to keep it in case.
What are you thinking? It does sound to me a little fantastical.
It's peak boredom, isn't it? And some people get bored.
I think the show's going fine.
I think it's true.
I think it's true as well.
I'm going to say it's true.
OK, so, Alex, truth or lie?
60 metres. True!
It's true. Alex has built a contraption just so his wife can tell him when lunch is ready, and we've got a clip of it.
Yes! Oh, my God.
Wow.
I love it! Oh, I love
It was just like you described it. Next, it's Lee.
Last year, I bought a suit of armour from an antique shop, then had to wear it home on the train because it was easier than carrying it.
David's team.
OK. Where was the antiques shop?
It was in a street near Leicester Square. There's a little side passage full of antique shops and the like.
Were you planning to buy a suit of armour that day?
Absolutely not. I mean, who does?
Why did you buy it?
Well, there was people firing arrows at me. What are you supposed to do? We've all done it. We've all been to London.
Were you planning...
Watch a show, have a kebab, then it starts, doesn't it?
Were you planning to buy an antique that day?
No, I was not planning to buy anything, but I've always fancied a suit of armour.
What sort of suit of armour was it? From what era? From what...
Oh, it was a proper original one from the 1950s.
Was it a sort of theatrical prop, perhaps?
That's exactly what it was. It was from a show.
Yes.
In the West End.
In the West End. What was it called?
It might have been A Room for Two Nights. And this was just one of the costumes. I don't know where the other one went. was on display. I went in, I looked at it, and I said, "Is this for sale?" He said, "No, but if you make me an offer, I might consider it." I made him the offer, he considered it. And then he said, "Now let's get back to buying the costume." And then I got excited with my purchase. So I said, "I'll take it now." He said, "It's heavy." I said, "I think I can manage." And he jokingly said, "You could always wear it home." And I thought, hang on, that's not only a purchase, that's a story for Would I Lie to You? So I said, "Do you mind if I get changed and I'll go home in it?" He said, "All right then." And that's what happened. I got changed and out I went like that.
How long is your entire journey, door to door, from the shop to your home?
Well, usually in normal clothes, it's about, I'd say it's about an hour.
Yeah.
This took 3.5 days.
What do you think? Is he telling the truth?
I think it's a lie. I would love it to be true, but it's a lie.
You can't get underground with a load of shopping bags.
So AJ thinks it's a lie. Joel thinks it's a lie. I think, David, you're thinking it might be true?
It's a lie.
Oh, God, no. No, I think it's a lie.
Lee, truth or lie?
It is, in fact, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Lee didn't wear a suit of armour on the train home. That noise signal's time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that David's team have won by 5 points to 0. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that sorts the facts from the fibs. On David Mitchell's team tonight, from the Big Breakfast to Big Brother, it's presenter AJ Odudu. And joining us for his first appearance, comedian Darren Harriott. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, can she be trusted? From the Traitors, it's Diane Carson. And a stand-up from Down Under, Sam Campbell. We start with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. AJ, you're first up.
I once had to leave a hen do because the stripper turned up, and it was my old English teacher.
Lee's team.
Wow, OK.
When did you recognise him, immediately or halfway through the act?
Well, you used to be a teacher, didn't you, Diane? Is this ringing bells? You never stripped?
God, no.
This is why you've never been a chat show host.
But she left before he stripped, right?
No, I had to leave a hen do because I was so embarrassed. I couldn't look him in the eye.
You're not supposed to, are you? What part of this strip was he at when you left?
I watched the full Monty, of course I did. Have you ever been to a stag do or a hen party where there's a stripper?
Right, David, no.
They hang around after, because they don't just leave immediately.
Not to chat. They sort of go, now I've stripped and now I will mingle.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the show? Actually, I'm an English teacher as well, so...
Did he recognise you?
Yeah.
How could you tell? What, you made eye contact or something?
It was just it was an awkward strip.
An awkward strip?
He looked visibly embarrassed.
Was the strip at all a classroom theme? Did he have, like, the dusters? Like...
No, he didn't.
Maybe a bit of chalk or something like
But
this?
that would have been really
The tie spinning around.
I don't know, because I know some strippers are sort of themed. They turn it look like a police officer or a fireman, and that's... Not sure teacher.
Yeah.
It feels like it's more of a complicated message than...
It's like, I've got your essays back.
So what are you thinking? Sam, what do you reckon?
So, you know that stripper who often emerged from a cake? What if he came out of, like, a giant school lunch?
I think we've established it wasn't school-themed.
It's good that you're working on his act.
So, Lee, what's your team going to say?
What do we think, Sam?
Maybe when he starts, he'd go, my name is... He writes his name on the wall.
I think we have established it's not a school-themed. Lee?
So you think it's true or not?
Oh, true.
All right.
Every time.
I think it's a lie.
I think you're too classy for that kind of tawdry event, AJ.
So, they're saying it's a lie. Was it a lie, or was it actually the truth?
Well, Lee, it is a lie!
Yes, it's a lie. AJ didn't leave a hen do because she knew the stripper. Darren, you're next.
Oh, yeah. Whenever I have a bath, I always sit in the empty tub first, then turn on the taps.
Lee's team.
How long for?
Well, depends what I'm doing.
What might you be doing while you're sitting in an
sometimes
empty
shaving
bath?
my head.
In the bath?
Yeah.
Well, when you put the bath on, all the hairs are floating in the bath.
Well, I don't know, maybe it goes down the drain before I turn it on.
Well, how the hell does it go down if you haven't turned it on? You got a massive straw? Are you naked at this point, by the way?
Of course I am!
Don't talk to me like I'm the idiot. You're sitting in the bath with no water in it, mate.
I just find it very comfortable. I also quite like the fact that it's quite cold in there.
I was going to
as well.
say, that's the problem, right? You're going to have a cold bottom.
What about additives like a bubble bath or some bath salts? Which do you favour?
Yeah, bath salt.
Oh, do you like to put the salts in first on their own? Just sit on there like a really miserable slug.
Just don't believe one word of it. Why would you sit in a bath and shave your head?
I can't shave my hair outside. I don't have a garden. So I realised when I was shaving...
Weirdly, I do have a garden. I never realised what I was supposed to be using it for.
Can I ask a question? You're shaving your head. Are you manscaping?
Every now and again.
Would you explain to David what manscaping is?
Sort of shaving and making sure everything looks neat and tidy. Like a golf course. Like a golf course.
Let's just do a little poll here. Is there any single person in this audience, just put your hand up, who gets into the bath with it empty, sits there naked, and then watches as the water slowly rises up?
All right, Rob, you don't have to say
Because
like
that's...
There's a few people!
Really?
That's weird, because it's all the bald men.
What are you thinking, Sam? Truth or lie?
Would you be open to shaving other men in the bath?
We're a pre-watershed show.
It sounds all right, I don't know.
Is he telling the truth?
For a long time, I thought he was, but then some of the stuff Lee was saying, I was like, all right. I would say that I believe Lee in some of the things.
It's not me doing it, it's him.
I think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie? Yeah, we'll say it's a lie.
They say it's a lie. Was it a lie, Darren, or was it true?
It is a lie. I do turn my hair back.
Yes, it's a lie. Darren doesn't sit in the bath as it fills. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Dawn. So, Diane, what is Dawn to you?
So this is Dawn. She's the tarot card reader whose warnings I chose to ignore while I was in the trader's house.
Sam, how do you know Dawn?
This is Dawn. She's the reporter who hired me to work undercover in a disgusting restaurant kitchen.
And finally, Lee, what is your relationship with Dawn?
This is Dawn. I accidentally set a frog loose in her chemist.
So there we have it. Diane's mystic mate, Sam's covert colleague, or Lee's frightened pharmacist. David's team, where will you begin?
Well, Diane, so she's a tarot reader. Tell us what happened.
I'll set the scene.
Right.
It was Christmas, so we all happened to be quite ill, and we were being sick.
All
So
right.
normally at Christmas, when I've got all the family together, I'm really busy cooking, you know, wrapping presents, making everything joyful to everybody, playing board games. That's our sort of Christmas. So this particular Christmas, we were all really, really ill. And my kids said to me, Traitors is on. And I went, no, I don't want to see it. And they just put it on anyway. So we watched the last episode together.
The final?
Of the first series.
Yeah, you just watched that?
Yeah.
No point watching the final of the second series. She knows what happens.
Yeah. And I thought, oh, I think I could do this. That looks like fun.
Can I just check, if we're all going this far back in the story, can I mention the time that my frog was a tadpole?
I'm just setting the scene.
You are definitely setting the scene. We're still not at the series you were in yet.
So you've seen the last episode, you
So,
like it,
and I said,
you
I
think
can
you
do this. And my
Yeah.
kid said, no, you'd be too gobby, you'd be too opinionated, you wouldn't get on. So then I said, no, I'd be okay, I'd get okay at the challenges. And they said, well, you would never be able to blend into the background, not be opinionated, you'd be too noisy. No, I haven't got to that part
No,
yet.
we know that. We know that. I'm looking forward to hearing about Dawn's childhood.
So anyway, one of them flippantly sent me an application form. Now, I was worried if I did watch Traitors, I would be too scared then to continue with the application form, so I didn't watch it. So then...
But you watched the final?
I'd
That
watched
was
the
early.
final.
You watched the final?
Usually people interrupt to pad out the stories. You don't need to do that.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I'm telling you. Next time I'm on David's team, please, have that note.
Whoa.
Right.
Next time.
So, right, when you're going through the audition process, they kept advising us to watch the first series.
Yes.
And I still didn't want to, so then I decided I would ring up and...
No, you're not supposed to talk on this show. Have you ever met her? Yes or no?
Dawn, not a word, nothing.
So anyway, I decided to contact a tarot card reader. So I went round to Dawn's house and she laid out the cards and she basically warned me of a snake that was to come.
Right.
And she told me I needed to do my research.
But you ignored her advice?
Well, no, I took half of it.
Right.
The week before I went into the castle, I watched the first series.
Not until she said, do your research.
Yes. And then she said, beware of a snake.
Right.
What's your favourite breed of snake?
You don't know about Sam's chat-up lines, do you?
So I happened to be in a challenge and we were all in these dry suits and people were taking off their tops and so on and so forth. And I happened to notice a tattoo on Harry's chest.
Harry's the one who eventually won.
Yeah.
And he had a snake on his chest?
Wow, OK.
That's like what the fortune teller warned about.
Yes!
She's a tarot reader.
The tarot reader. I should have spotted Harry had a snake tattoo and I should have gone for Harry.
OK. Right. Who would you like to quiz next?
Sam, what's your story?
She hired me to go undercover at a disgusting, filthy restaurant.
Why you?
So I was interning at the Courier Mail where all this went down.
There's a newspaper in Australia called the Courier Mail. What's the circulation, approximately?
Welcome to the fun.
The circulation, I thought you'd never ask. So it's all sort of Brisbane, all around that area. This is a big paper.
I'm sorry to ask questions that you find inappropriate, Sam, but is the Courier Mail a national newspaper in Australia?
No, it's statewide.
But one state of Australia.
But states are huge. in
Yes, I
Australia.
know, but, you know...
Well, you
nevertheless-
sound as though you don't.
What I'm trying to get to the bottom of here, Rob, is that this is a big expose on one restaurant. Now, I would say that if it was a national newspaper, that wouldn't be plausible. State-wise, maybe.
What kind of restaurant was it? What kind of food?
Italian.
Italian?
Yeah.
Why did you wave your hands like that, like an Italian? It's an Italian.
How did you come into contact with the paper? How did she find you?
I was interning there because I wanted to be AJ, a journalist. So it was all the interns. We all applied for this job at September's, the Italian restaurant, and I was the one who happened to get the job as a dish pig.
Was a dish pig?
Washing the plates.
Washing the plate.
And that's what they call you?
Yeah, a little dish pig.
Oh, well, that's really good for your ego, isn't it? Oh, they're lovely, the Australians, aren't they?
Remind us of what it is that you are sniffing around trying to uncover.
Truffles.
Basically things like rats and, like, sort of, yeah, some reheating.
Rats, did you say?
They weren't reheating the rats. The rats are so... Yeah.
But did you bond with everyone then?
I worked there for 4 months.
You just carried on working there.
This is the thing. I was bonding with people, and so I was like, oh no, it's all pretty legit, and I never squealed.
Did you, at any point, sort of confer with Dawn about what was going on?
There was one meeting where I said, yeah, there's no story here. And then there was just emails about it. Anything yet? Nothing yet.
So how did it come to a close, then?
Oh, no, I just worked there for 4 months and then kept on with my university studies, stopped doing journalism and actually got into a sort of a career in comedy.
What did you do after that?
You take it back.
Right, David, what about Lee Mack? He's the one in the middle.
Lee's probably true.
Just remind us, Lee.
This is Dawn, and Diane's story took so long that she's changing her name to Evening. This is Dawn. I accidentally set a frog loose in her chemist.
Can I ask why you had a frog and how it managed to get loose?
Yes, you can.
If you don't mind.
Oh, go on, ask it.
Why did you...
Turns out Darren can't answer. Let me ask, how did you have a frog and how did it get loose?
Is that what you want to ask, Darren?
That's what I want to do.
Well, I'm not doing it until I hear you ask me.
Why did you have a frog and how did it get loose?
Did you say frag?
I don't think anyone heard that.
We all heard it.
The frog there.
So why did you say frag?
Accent, I kind of lost it.
You're from Birmingham, aren't you?
Yeah, from the West Midlands, yeah. All right.
No, that's not what you're getting it wrong. That's an American accent. So you're frog.
Hey, mate, why did you have a frog and how did you lose it?
Good question, Darren. I was walking down the road with my daughter Millie, and I came across
a frog.
A frog.
In the middle of the road or on the pavement?
It was sort of. It was on neither.
Okay.
It was about a third of the way to the middle of the road.
Okay.
We saw the frog.
Yeah.
In the road.
Yeah.
And it wasn't jumping around much.
Wasn't jumping.
Correct.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, because if it had been jumping around a lot, I wouldn't have been able to answer David's question so easily, would I? Where was it? It was on the curb, it was on the pavement, it was on the middle, on the middle, it's on the left, it's on the right, it's gone back on the curb, it's gone down. We'd have been here all day, and no one wants that in a story, do they?
No one. I do.
So the frog was stationary?
Well, no, you couldn't use him as a pencil sharpener. Yes, the frog was not moving.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you catch him?
I had a coffee cup that was virtually empty, and I went up to the frog slowly. I could see he was alive, because it was... And I thought, if he's doing that with his hand, he must be alive. And so I got up there, and I just sort of put him in. He jumped in the coffee cup. I put the lid back on the coffee cup, so now I can go back to Costa and get a free coffee, because I can say... I found this at the bottom of my cappuccino.
Now, where does Dawn come into this story?
Well, first thing in the morning, wasn't it?
Where does this story enter the story?
Well, Dawn is Dawn of Dawn's Chemist. I'm in the shop and I'm waiting, making small talk.
Yes.
Me and Dwight. I know Dawn a bit. We're talking about her brothers. They're both farmers, actually.
Yeah.
Farmer A, Farmer B. She's Farmer C. And... And I just was very forgetful for a moment. So went like that.
Oh, no.
Went like that. Felt the movement. Oh, my God! And in the action of doing that, it bounced against the lid dislodged, and the frog got loose.
And he's hopping around?
Now he's off like a shot.
He's woken up. He's had the equivalent of 19 coffees.
And how did Dawn respond? That's the whole thing here. I mean...
She said, come on, get the frog, get the frog.
So she's behind the counter just going, get the frog, get the frog.
No, she was multitasking. She's going, get the frog, get the frog, get the tablets for Mrs Green. Get the frog. It's on the top counter, I've told you before.
How does the story conclude?
It doesn't. That was 3 years ago. My daughter's still in that chemist looking for it. Social services have got involved and the RSPCA.
We need an answer. So, David's team, is Dawn Diane's mystic mate, Sam's covert colleague, or Lee's frightened pharmacist?
What do you think?
I feel like Sam's story is the one that I probably believe the most. And a lot of comedians before, when they're quite young, they would do something like that, where they'd be like an undercover detective and then get a job at a place that is obviously...
He wasn't an undercover detective, to be clear. He was an interned reporter at a paper. What about Lee?
I think Lee's description of the behaviour of a traumatised frog was extremely believable and rather moving.
I think it's Diane. And she looks like someone that I would believe. Do you know what I mean?
Well, if she was dealing some cards...
If she was dealing some cards...
Receiving some cash...
Yeah.
You seem like you can tell the future.
Yeah.
OK, and you...
OK, yeah, let's go, Diane.
OK, we're going to go Diane. We'll go Diane.
You're going to say it's Diane? Dawn, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Dawn, and Diane ignored my warnings.
Yes, Dawn is Diane's mystic mate. Thank you very much, Dawn. Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lies, and we start with... It's David.
I once unwittingly ran through my school naked.
Lee's team, what do you think?
Why?
I was a child.
What age?
9. And we were supposed to change after sport and have a shower.
What sort of school was this?
Was that a rough council estate school?
It wasn't.
It wasn't?
No, it was a...
Oh, so this is all a facade?
Tell us about this fateful day.
Well, after sport...
What sport was it?
Polo.
Lacrosse.
The Crumpington toss.
I have a sense that it would have been hockey or football.
Did you love the hockey?
No. I hated football, and I hated hockey more because it was football but people had weapons. After sport, right, you have to go into the classroom to change for the shower. And the shower... Yeah. The shower...
Is this one of these schools we're going to see on Panorama?
You changed for the shower in the classroom and then went down the corridor and into the shower.
What, naked?
You could take everything off except your pants. And then you go to the shower, you take your pants off, you have the shower, you put your pants on, you go back, you finish changing.
Right.
That was the system.
And so why aren't you wearing your pants?
Because when taking all my things off, I overshot.
Was this the first time you got changed for the showers?
No.
Well, then why did you not know?
Human error.
You rip off your pants, you're naked. What happens next?
I head towards the showers.
Do you realise you're naked as you're walking towards the shower? Do you mind?
Yes to both. Yes, I realise as I'm walking along.
Yes, you're
and
embarrassed.
yes, I mind.
And you were further than halfway. It wasn't worth going back.
I'm further than halfway. Nevertheless, I go back. I'm thinking, OK, once I get into the showers, it's fine. It's normal suddenly to be naked, if you can imagine anything so twisted. But then what am I going to do?
Surely you need a towel to dry yourself off.
That's a good point. I'm holding the towel.
Why did you never think to put that towel round you?
But putting towels round your waist, that's not 9-year-olds don't do that. I wouldn't have the technique with the tucking it in.
You couldn't work out how to put a towel round your waist.
What?
Isn't private education a wonderful thing?
What I was doing
was running down a corridor naked, suddenly realising I'm running down a corridor naked and everyone else is running down a corridor just wearing pants. Right. I found that quite a stressful moment, so I didn't pause to develop the technique of wrapping a towel around my waist. What I did was I ran back and put my pants on.
How big of an event was it? Like, if we went to the school now, would they sort of be singing songs about this?
They were not, no. I'll tell you why. Nobody noticed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right, Sam, what do you think?
I think this guy, he is such a little gentleman. I don't think he's ever been naked. I think he's always been wearing at least some long johns or a singlet.
If he's made that up, it just sounds warped.
But the guy is sick.
Diana, as a teacher, what do you think?
I think because you've never done it before,
Yeah.
why would you do it this time? So I think it's a lie.
I've known David a long time, and I know nothing about the school he went to, but this all makes sense to me. All of it.
If it is true, he sat on this for 18 series.
I know, but I think he's so traumatised, he's been able to shelve it.
No, I told this story years ago to the production, and for whatever reason, they never wanted to use it. The time came where there was literally nothing else true about me apart from this grotty little moment, this formative moment of secret humiliation. And they thought we're going to have to see if that comes out in a way that is in any form broadcastable.
You told this story. Were you lying down on a leather couch? You both think it's a lie?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with my team, but... Oh, God, it's true.
You're saying it's a lie?
I'll say it's a lie.
We're saying it's a lie, David.
It's a lie.
Was that story a lie, or was it true?
Oh, God, it's true.
Yes, I'm afraid it was true. David did run naked through his school. Next, it's Sam.
Oh, gosh. OK. I only found out this morning that David Bowie is dead.
David's team.
OK.
Wow.
How did you find out?
Yeah. My friend brought him up.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. And we were talking about that...
Your friend brought him up? This was Mr. Bowie Senior, was it?
Yeah.
So when you realised that David Bowie had gone, how did you feel?
It's really hard to say with words.
Would you like to tell me through the medium of dance?
I could make just a sound.
Please.
Oh.
It was very, very sad. Too soon.
Well, he's my second favourite David.
Who's your first one? It's quite a big figure to die, though.
It is.
But you don't have to be a David Bowie fan to know that he died.
That is
years
true.
ago.
I am not a fan, and I knew that
And
he
you
died
knew.
8 years ago.
What didn't you like about him?
I just think... you know, he hadn't chosen to be a novelist. He could have done a sitcom, couldn't he? Make the effort.
Good point.
Oh, another song. Great.
Even if that were to be true, you would never admit that.
If you say a person, I'll say whether I think they're dead or not.
OK, go on then. Michael Jackson.
Dead.
Prince.
Dead.
Winston Churchill.
Alive in our hearts.
Yeah.
So is this a new round?
Right, it's time. What are you going to say, David?
I think it's a lie.
I think it's a lie.
I think on the balance of probabilities,
Yeah.
we have
They
to
think
go
it's a lie. OK, Sam, truth or lie?
Oh, yeah, it's a lie.
It's a lie. Sam knows that David Bowie has passed away. Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have 3 points and Lee's team have 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.